Families need breaks. Parents need to be parents and not nurses. Husband and wife, they need to go to dinner every once in a while. Something that can go in and touch a family immediately is respite. Emma is going to be 10 in August, so we can't believe how time has flown by. She was diagnosed at birth with 2 congenital heart defects and a genetic syndrome called Turner syndrome. Many times they just said there's nothing else we can do. We actually planned her funeral at one point, and she just never gave up, and she's still here. She is determined. She is a little feisty, but that's a good thing because that's how she survived, is by being strong, independent, never giving up. Hey. Yeah. You threw all your toys all over the ground? When we did not have any help at all, it was what I call a military experiment. We felt like we were in training for the military. We were so sleep deprived. We took turns, but of course my husband had to work to be able to provide. Does Emma go marching one by one? Yeah. Yes, Emma goes marching. It was so hard that we look back and we don't even know how we did it. But we did it because you do it. You do whatever you need to do for your child. But it was exhausting and it took its toll on us physically. So we saw a lot of things like me having arthritis that I shouldn't have in my 30s, having double carpal tunnel surgery that I should not have at 38, 39 years old. But these are repercussions of chronic stress, chronic sleep deprivation, not getting to doctors when you need to because your child's going to so many doctors that you don't have time, nor do you have the child care to be able to go to doctors. So your body just kind of physically breaks down. Does Mr. Steven have the hiccups?
Yeah.
Oh no, he has the hiccups. Duh. Respite is so important for our family because, number one, families need breaks. Parents need breaks. Parents need to be husband and wife. I believe the divorce rate is around 60% in families of special needs children, and that doesn't surprise me. It's too difficult to care for yourself and to be husband and wife if you do not have any help because our kids are 24/7 care. And that is just very draining on a family. And so the respite allows us to get recharged and for the child to be able to live fully to their best life, because if the parents aren't at their best, then they're not going to be able to help the child.
Bye-bye, bubble guppies.
Let's see, what song should we sing? Do you know the... Who should we sing about? So many times when we've talked to people, they said, well, we didn't sign up for your job because we don't have any medical experience. We do not have a nursing degree. Believe it or not, every single person we have hired has had 0 medical experience. 3, 2, 1, awesome! Good job. I have trained all of her teachers, all of her paraprofessionals, all her therapists, so anybody can do it, I promise you that. So it's not something that's rocket science. Ready? I always tell them, I said, none of it's hard. It's just a bunch of lots of little details. And I know that there's people out there that have a heart for it, and for whatever reason is holding them back, I would just encourage them to just try it, just go for it, because they may find their lifelong career like many of the people have that have worked with Emma. Do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man. Having that heart and that passion to help someone who has had a very rough start at life, who is always the underdog, who's not able to do things that we take for granted, like walking and eating and talking, it just changes your life. It changes your perspective.
She likes to totally rock.
There are so many different types of people that I have worked with. There is one common denominator: heart. That's all it takes is a heart and a love for this. And I feel like I can train anybody if they have the heart for it and they have a willingness to learn.
DHS wants you to be at your best as a caregiver. If you provide care for a disabled child or adult, or care for a family member with dementia, you may qualify for grants for Respite. Are you looking for a part-time job where you can make a difference in a family's life? Visit DHS's Arkansas Lifespan Respite page for information on available grants for Respite and free training opportunities to help you become a Respite caregiver.